Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Aries. So Aries, let's have a look what's coming out in the book of answers for you this week. What have we got for Aries? Sometimes being bad feels pretty good, and it's the film The Breakfast Club and the character John Bender. Okay, sometimes being bad feels pretty good. Okay, so this could obviously mean maybe you're overindulging in things where you shouldn't at the moment. Okay, however that's going to resonate with you, but we'll just start with the cards and have a look how this is going to pan out for you then with your energies this week, Aries. What else have we got for Aries? Feels so good even though it's really very bad. Oh dear, let's have a look then. What have we got for Aries, please, Spirit? Oh, those 2, 3, 4, 5 have all stuck together. Gosh, Aries, that's the first this week. So, but as you are special, let's have a look what's come out. I want to work my way from this end. So we've got manifest coming out with chemistry. Okay, so for some of you it could be on a romantic side of things, getting involved with somebody who is already in a relationship. Obviously that's not going to resonate on a general, but I just wanted to bring that out to start with. Okay, let's just go ahead with all the cards first and let's just build up a picture. Trust, clouded, and control. Wow, Aries. So we've got manifest coming in to start with. It's saying here you are using your energies wisely. Okay, it's also about attracting manifestation. It's okay, attracting things to you. So we have the chemistry, as I said, on a romantic side, where you could be trying to attract an interest with somebody. Okay, or if it's not romantically minded, it can be that you've clicked with a group of people. You could have clicked with somebody in a work ethic where you feel there's a chemistry there, where you work well as a team maybe. So the trust comes in saying whatever this dynamic is, whether it's on a romantic, whether it's a work ethic, whether it's on a sort of social network type of gathering of a community, you are trusting the fact, okay, that this connection is beneficial for you because of the manifestation card. It's meant to come in. It's meant, these people, this situation, whatever it is meant to cross your path. At the moment, you could be clouded. Your judgment may be clouded. She wears the blindfold and obviously they can't see because of the smoke mirror in front of them. So some of you could be questioning, right, can't really understand why this dynamic is happening around me at the moment. Okay, this dynamic of, as I said, some of you could have moved in a work sense, like you were working in one situation and you've been moved to mix in with and integrate with other people, new staff members, okay, new supervisors, new managers, and you're thinking, why has this happened? But just know that trust, because you can't see at the moment, trust that this is meant to happen. Okay, because the control card comes out at the end of this mammoth lineup that came out for you, Aries, to say although you might not feel any control at the moment in this situation, you will understand eventually this was meant to happen. Be in control of where this is going to take you. So very deep, very in-depth to start with. So after we've had all those pile out for you, we'll carry on with the rest of the reading. So let's have a look at what's coming out in your hidden psyche. What else have we got for Aries? It's as though they threw all those out at you, Aries, because it was like telling you a story. As in, there's something being attracted to you, a situation, a change, where there's a dynamic being brought in. Okay, this chemistry, wherever this is going to fit in. You're not really, you're a bit unsure and not really trusting what's going on, but just know that you will understand and control will come back onto the situation, and you will see that it's worked in your favour. So, hidden psyche, what have we got? Magician's sword, confidence in your magic, confidence in what is going to be manifesting and coming in for you. Okay, it's like an end of one chapter coming into another, because 3 and 7 add up to 10, and 10 is a closure. It's also your spirit saying you can be very resourceful at this moment in time, as in, like, pulling rabbits out of a hat metaphor. You're working with the energies, you are working with the people around you, okay, to benefit you. Let's have a look what the universe want to add into the mix then. And we have forgiveness. And the forgiveness I feel that the universe are throwing in here for you, Aries, is there's this, as I said, clouded judgment, non-understanding about what's going on. For some of you, as I said, there'll be no choice, where you may have to move, as I said, in your careers. You may have to change your current situation some way, shape or form. But the universe is saying it's going to take you to a better place. Okay? So it could also be, for the small minority of you, separations here. Okay? And then you don't understand why it's happening with the separations. This is with a chemistry card, where, when we split up with people, okay, when we move away from friends and what have you, and circumstances change, if we lose our jobs and everything like that. At the time, we don't realise, okay, we get quite bitter and upset and angry about the situation, but the universe is saying this will all be forgiven, because you are being taken, without you realising, to the next phase, the next chapter, which is going to bring you into a better situation, a better environment for you. Let's get your animal spirit card for this week then. And for you, beautiful card, we have the heron. And it's saying the symbology is life, feminine energy and renewal. The heron is a bird of the water and is thus associated with feminine energy and regeneration. In ancient Egypt, the heron was the first transformer of the human soul after death, because it was seen in flight over the fields when the Nile began to flood. It was associated with fertility and the renewal of life. In the Roman epic, the Aeneid, the heroine, is again a symbol of renewal and is depicted rising from the ashes of the burnt city of Ardea. So there's a renewal here, and it's about rejuvenation, change. As I said, it's the end of something and you're being moved into another area. Let's have a look what the fairies want to bring into this. I do want to say they're just bringing in a message with the herons. If you are out and about walking, okay, within the time frame this comes out now to the end of April, if you see a heron okay, within this time frame, then this is Spirit saying to you, trust the changes that are coming in, because something magnificent, a miracle, a wish is going to come true in the month of May. So for those lucky ones, okay, it's not like you know, religiously just making yourself go out walking. If you go out walking as a rule, as a general, every day. I've got a rogue card in here, guys. Wow, it's all happening for you today. I'll come back to that in a second. So yeah, if you do see a heron, please put a comment below. I would be quite interested, okay? So, top one for you. And let's do the fairy card first, and then we'll do the mystery card. So we've got overindulgence coming out from the fairies. So this is just a message to say some of you could be overindulging at the moment, overindulging on your habits, could be overindulging on drinking, eating, etc. Okay. But I also want to say the 18th of May could be a significant anniversary, a party, a get together where you will overindulge. Because rightfully so, if you're going to an event or a party, then that's what it's all about, isn't it? Enjoy yourself, let your hair down, I want to say, for some of you as well. Okay, so we've got two sides of the coin there, however that is resonating with you. I'm eager to turn out this rogue card that's sort of coming to the mix for you. And we've got Three of Hearts. Oh wow, look, and it's joy. So this has come out with the overindulgence. So I feel on this occasion, I'm just really drawn to the 18th of May coming in as a celebration for some of you. Invited out, gatherings. So again, if any of you do have anything planned on the 18th of May or anything sort of transforms in from that, please let me know below. But whatever it is, joy is coming in. So let's have a look at your angels, guides and spirit messages. What else have we got for Aries? And we've got receive. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to generously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is a natural law and order of the universe. So it's either you going to be giving gifts out, which could be associated to that date of the 18th of May, or someone is going to gift you, okay, a surprise present for you doing some good work, listening, being a good friend, etc. So they're just coming out to say, you know, it is good sometimes to receive back when one is so generous to others. Let's have a look what comes out from the universe has your back. And we've got oneness is my true nature. In other words, oneness is about looking after you, putting yourself first, Aries, okay? Time to focus on your own needs and wants at the moment. Oneness can also be a symbol of needing time on your own to gather your thoughts as well. So we have a lot going on there. Let's just get a heads up for next week then. Eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. Rising above the fray. Rising above the issues that you have been battling with. Rising above this situation that I feel some of you are going through. All this change where some of you are a bit, you know, unsure of what is going on. And it's strange, I believe a couple of weeks ago, it was focusing on the eyes with some of my Aries. And again, it's bringing this into this reading. It's as though some of you may need an eye test, new glasses. having issues with the eyes in general. But also the eyes of the eagle can say, keep a close eye on something this week. Okay, keep a close eye on a situation. Or keep a close eye on somebody. I feel like it's a person that you are sort of keeping your tabs on for whatever reason that may be. Felt like I needed to pull one more card out for you, so I've gone for this, and it's the Virgo card of digest. And when I look at the digest, obviously it's about information that you take in and have to register. But I want to go on the health situations as well. Trouble with digestion, trouble with pain and bloating in the stomach area. And I'm focusing on the wheat they are showing me, the grain in this card, as in some of you could be grain intolerant, like celiac, gluten intolerant, and you may have to study a little bit further. This is what's sort of saying the alarm bells are coming in here to say, if it's not you directly, there's somebody having issues in their gut area where they're feeling bloated, painful maybe, and it's saying check that you're not gluten tolerant, intolerant. They call it celiac, I believe, where your body cannot digest flours or grains. Okay, I always say grains are pains. I don't believe that our stomachs were ever made to digest fibre, and I do think there's a big ethos about fibre. And I say that because I listened to a girl recently who does those mukbang eating type of videos. Not a young girl, she lives in Greece, very attractive. Okay, I don't know how she stays so thin for what she eats. Amazing really. But yeah, but obviously they have these channels, don't they? And happened to click on one of her channels, and she was mentioning she had been suffering terrible with gut issues. And I thought at first, no wonder, when you're sitting there eating massive bowls of pasta and cakes and God knows what else she can get down her. And it surprised me really. Well, it didn't surprise me because I've always known about this, but her doctor in Greece, and fair play to this guy, whoever he was, he said to her, what are you eating? And she said, well, I do my YouTube channel. She said, but in between I try and eat healthy. I have about 15 portions of fruit a day, 5 or 6 or bowls of big salad. And as soon as she said those words, he went, stop. Stop eating the fruit and stop eating the salads. He said, and let's just see how you go, because he said about fibre, it doesn't get processed. Anything fruit, all these smoothies, all these juices that we have, anything with ending in OSE, glucose, fructose, okay, it gets dumped directly into the liver. And when it gets dumped into the liver, it turns into a fat layer. And this is why a lot of people, even thin people like her, are walking around with what is diagnosed as a fatty liver. Okay, it's not always directed to larger obese people. And she said, I stopped having the fruit, I stopped having the salads, and she said, I can't tell you the difference and how it made me feel a lot better. So this is what I'm feeling here. For some of you, may be suffering, okay, with gut issues, and you could well be having your 5 a day and what have you, but all I'm saying is try it, eliminate it, even just for a week, and just see. Don't have the the wheats, the grains, okay, the gluten, anything with gluten in, and fibrous vegetables. Just cut it out for a week and just see like she did, because she could not believe it. She thought she was doing well and she was doing totally the opposite. And hats off, as I said, to that GP, whoever they were in Greece, because they knew the truth. So, my lovely Aries, with all that said and done, I hope you can take something from that message. If you have sat and listened to it, guys, any comments, likes, subscribes, it does help the analytics on my channel, as you can appreciate. So until next time, you take care of yourselves. Bye then.